Hello students, welcome to Plus One Political Science class. Today I will continue with lesson 5 Sovereignty. The objectives of today's class are theories of sovereignty and critical evaluation. Today I will discuss theories of Austin, Lasky and McLever. Before discussion of these topics, I will discuss the key terms with you. The first key term is pluralist, an advocate of a system in which two or more states, groups, principles, sources of authority, etc. coexist. Comprehensive, including or dealing with all aspects. Determinate, having exact limits or form. Sanction, official permission or approval for an action. Tradition, transmission of custom or beliefs from generation to generation. Contemporary era, modern period. Liberalism, holding liberal views. Association, a group of people organized for a joint purpose. Now, I will discuss today's topic, Austin's theory of sovereignty, legal sovereignty, absolute sovereignty. Last time I discussed meaning, nature and kinds of sovereignty. Today I will discuss theories of sovereignty. First, I will talk about John Austin's legal theory. He formulated in his book Lectures on Jurisprudence that sovereignty is as the absolute and indivisible supreme power of the sovereign. When we analyze Austin's definition of sovereignty, we become aware of the following characteristics of sovereignty. The first characteristic is sovereign is determinate human superior, and sovereign doesn't obey any other human superior. The second is sovereign is the lawmaker. Laws are the commands of the sovereign. What the sovereign permits or tolerates or accepts is also law. The third is laws of sovereign are backed by force. Force is the sanction behind law. Next is sovereignty is absolute. The sovereign has the power to make and enforce the binding laws for all, and all the people in this respect have to follow the laws and the types of the activities. Is it clear? Austin's theory of sovereignty is criticized by pluralists as it has the given limitations. Austin wrongly holds that sovereign is a determinate human superior. The fact is that we cannot locate any one determinate sovereign in a state. Like, take an example of India. Here, President of India is a nominal sovereign and Constitution is the supreme law of the land. People of India are the popular sovereign and the parliament is the legal sovereign. So one human sovereign cannot be determined. Is it clear? The next point is the theory of legal sovereignty is unhistorical. Austin's theory is not supported by historical facts. In history, we find dictators also, but these have not been human determinants. It would be entirely wrong to describe Mussolini and Hitler as determinate human superiors. Is it clear? The next point is sovereign can regulate only external behavior. A sovereign can regulate only external aspects of human behavior. There is no way available to him to determine and regulate the thinking and attitude of people. Internal human behavior is always beyond the reach of the sovereign. Sovereign can't judge what is going on in the mind of the people. Is it clear? The next point is internal and external limitations of sovereignty. Even the sovereign has limitations, and public opinion, morality, customs, and conventions bind the sovereign and internally. In India, president can be impeached by the parliament and parliament can be dissolved by the president. So these are the limitations. In contemporary times, each state finds itself bound by the rules and regulations of the international law. So these are the limitations of sovereignty. The next point is force is only sanction behind law. Austin asserts that force alone is the sanction behind law, but public opinion, morality, traditions have force of peace also are the sanctions behind law. Force is the ultimate sanction, but not forever sanction. So, I have discussed the critical evaluation of John Austin's legal theory of sovereignty. Now, I will discuss pluralist theory of sovereignty. The exponents of pluralist theory hold that state is just one of the several associations of the people working in society. All are equally important and each one has a share in sovereign power. The possession of force by state doesn't give it any superior right. It is even a negative feature of state as it limits the rights of the people and their groups. They hold that history gives us many proofs of the fact that many a time individuals successfully opposed authority of the state for their rights and demands of their associations. As much as associations make use of sovereignty, and sovereignty stands divided between the state and associations of people, we find Lasky and MacLever as supporters of pluralist theory of sovereignty. Lasky advocates the view that the state has no monopoly over sovereign power of the society. The state must respect and accept the importance, role, and power of groups and accept their autonomy. It must regard social democracy as the conclusive proof of the healthy community. MacLever also rejects the legal theory of sovereignty. He criticizes it as wrong, inadequate, and invalid. No doubt, legally, the state is sovereign and can make and enforce any law, but in actual practice, it is neither unlimited nor absolute. He holds that state is one association among many within the society, although it performs several unique functions. Associations are not created by state and these are the natural natives of the society. The state is an association which gives a form of unity to the whole system of social relations. Now, I will discuss critical evaluation of pluralist theory of society. The first point of criticism is pluralism can lead to anarchy. The strongest point of criticism against pluralism is that it contains the seeds of anarchy. In case all associations may be given a share in sovereign power, each will make its own laws and naturally pass opposed laws. All this can surely create anarchy in society. Second point is sovereignty of state is essential. The sovereignty of state is essential for settling disputes among associations. State is supreme because it alone has the power to settle the disputes among the groups and associations. The next point is state is different from associations. The association is voluntary organization, but state is natural and essential institution. All the people are citizens of the state compulsory. Fourth point is associations are organized under the laws of the state. In every society, associations are organized in accordance with the provisions of the laws of the state. Each association has to get itself registered with the state. The laws of the state are the source of order and the strength of associations. And the next is sovereignty is one and indivisible. Sovereignty belongs to the state. It is absolute and can't be separated from state. In the federation, powers are divided, not sovereignty. Like Indian constitution divides the powers of the union and state government according to the subjects in the union list, state list, and some powers are common given in the concurrent list. But sovereignty can't be divided. On all these grounds, we can calculate that it is not possible to divide sovereignty. So, sovereignty of state is absolute, exclusive, and indivisible, supreme power of the state. So, students, it finishes my today's topic, that is theories of sovereignty of the state with critical evaluation, and it covers your long question number 5, that is examine the legal theory of sovereignty. Question 6, critically explain the pluralist theory of sovereignty, and question 7, what is pluralist theory of sovereignty? Who have been its key supporters? Explain their main arguments in support of this theory. Students, you will read pages from 120 to 127 and do the snap homework questions. Next time I will continue the next topic. Till then, goodbye and thank you.